how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today is Friday. Today's actually a shortened trading day. Hopefully you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you're here in the United States, I had a very tasty one. It was pretty small, gathering obviously, but the food was tasty. Anyway, let's go over some stock stuff about what happened this week, I guess, and kind of moving forward. The big thing I want to take a look at first is gold and Bitcoin, actually. Gold, it needs to hang. Like I mentioned previously, over the last week, I really need to see this above 1800, or at least hold. Right now, it fell below, and right now, just from observation, it fell below, and it's actually like holding below. So this is very concerning in the shorter term. A good, we'll go to a bigger time frame. These are monthly candles, I don't really see any support area back until like the 1500s. I guess here kind of, but this isn't like a big pullback or anything too significant. I wouldn't label that as like a really good zone to bounce. That's another like 4%, so about 10 to 12% in these other miners. What is actually interesting though is, let's say we look at gold is down 1.4%. The miners are down like nothing, actually. This is down 0.1%. KL is down basically nothing. How is GOLD doing? Barrick Gold down 1%. Wow, this thing fell a lot harder than like NEM. That's interesting. So I bet you, this is just from observation again, because Warren Buffett had, GOLD, people are probably trading this a little more, even though it's a larger gold whatever company. And like NEM, it's hanging in these just because it's just as big as Barrick. It just Warren Buffett didn't buy it, so it doesn't have all these people that don't really know what they're doing in it. I guess just from just observation again. I think it should hold here, especially NEM. But gold is in this very important zone, and if it does fall here, I think my portfolio is going to take a hit. I do have cash. Maybe I'll buy it down here if it does, but again, we'll see what happens. Let's go to Bitcoin. Big 12%, 12.5% down today. This isn't surprising though. I'm surprised actually it didn't go up to retest the all-time high, but for the most part, since this day, basically, maybe this day, like a whole month of no major pullback, up with just a whole 70% up basically. This is a consolidation upward, no big, a 5% pullback. That's not really anything that gets popped. You need to have some pullback to be in, like confirm the uptrend market. Things just can't go up and up and up forever. It doesn't make sense. The fact that it pulled back to this exact price that I labeled is not a coincidence. That's back from this candle, 2018. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. I think it's kind of healthy. I wouldn't be surprised if it even retests this. Like, this is a pretty, important price level. So I think it'd be kind of healthy to see that move down. Again, I'm not trading this, I'm just observing it. I know some of you like to hear my input on things and just whisper about it, so that's why I'm kind of discussing this. I think maybe we'll see a hold here, but I think, this is a great price to see come back to retest here. Maybe it'll bounce here, consolidate, then go down. Then if it holds here, that's really bullish, I guess, in my opinion. Tesla is on it. It's still moving. It makes me kind of sad that I sold here. That was a 20% move in a couple of days. Like, that's a great trade, but from that position, it's up 45%. But at the same time, like, just like when I look at this, this, again, is the same thing as Bitcoin right now. You have this huge up move, like, massive gains, no pullback, like, no retest. This wasn't a retest, this is just a hold, and then, like, this should have pulled back, or not should have, but I think it would have been healthy to see a pullback and then a bounce above. This just seems unhealthy to me. Again, this is just from price observation and stuff, so it doesn't really have that much like validity or whatever, but I don't know. is what it is. I did it for a trade anyway, so I'm not happy. I mean, I'm happy with my results. It's just things I could have made more money, but then that's being greedy. I was looking more into like companies like SM Energy and other energy companies. This thing is still very expensive. I need to see some pullback for it to be, you know, just a better risk-reward buying opportunity. Again, this could go higher, but I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet on that. Let's see what else. What's actually moving today? Oh, this IPO, Corsair Gaming. They make pretty good, what do you call gaming gear, such as like keyboards and stuff and mouses. But yeah, again, you see you have this big up move, 70%. Nothing like stopping it, then boom, slaps down. It's got to recorrect to somewhere. So it's not a matter of like if, it's just when will it do it. So same thing with like SM Energy. I think it will correct down to some area. We need to see some big pullback. And this, yeah, it did kind of fall to this price, but again, like, I need more conviction in some sort of pullback. Let's see, Etsy's moving. Wow. Snow is moving. Wayfair's moving. Six Flags, Space, yeah. This thing's went really high, really fast. I don't think it's gonna come back down to this trend line where I wanted to buy in a while, which is okay. One thing I want to note too, back on we were looking at JP Morgan, kind of like an ascending triangle pattern. The volume didn't really confirm that it broke out, although it did break out on this good day. I don't think the pattern was that valid to begin with. Actually, I mean, it did look strong, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem, especially just look at the volume. We did have that breakout, but this should have been much higher volume in my opinion. See what happens. How's it Disney? No, what I wanna talk about. NEM 3M. It like broke out of this channel, but I don't know, no explosive move, no nothing. Still getting, I guess here it's on the ones, or median, or not medium, the mean value line right now on a 1 year, or no, 5 year time frame. Yeah, just watching it. ExxonMobil, I'm kind of looking for a pullback. That reminds me, sorry, I keep jumping around a lot I want to get to. I think we should see a retest down to like 38 or something, but so far it's been pretty good. This is UBA. I want to get into this, but again, it went up really high. It seems like it wants to pull back. I don't know exactly what price level I want it at. I just know I don't want it at anything. Where it is now, it is way too expensive. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I guess it's getting held up right around here, just from all this price back then. But yeah, I know I've been talking about it. I do like this price or this company. For a real estate investment, it's just I just want to make sure I'm in it at certain like good values. Even if it goes higher, I want to make sure my risk is managed. And buying when it's up, you know, 45 or 50% in like 2 weeks is just not my thing. We are also watching Smith & Wesson. I'm surprised actually it still didn't break down. I didn't take this trade. But look at that candle too. Earnings are soon. I don't know. Just watching it, I thought it was kind of fascinating. Just looking at all this, with all the wicks, all the buying at around 16, 15 bucks. I don't think I want to bet that. Oh yeah, QQQ is breaking out of this kind of like downtrend pattern it's kind of had. It's got a, not at the all-time high though, but it is interesting too, like these two candles, like no volume, like, I mean it's still 24 million volume, but it's just looking a little low, especially to be moving to these new highs. I don't know, just something to observe and take a look at, you know. What's AMD doing? It's moving back up, but it's gotta face this pretty heavy resistance level. It might break it soon, actually, when you look at it. This is the $100. AMD last year I just bought at around like this time, and I held it to after Christmas. Christmas, and I think that was like a 20% trade. We can actually go back to that time. To Christmas. This was about Christmas time. So I bought. I guess I could put the trades on. Hold on. Okay, I guess it doesn't want to show me the trades. That's fine. That's okay. I don't know why it does that. Oh well. Anyway, December 2019, was it? 2019. Right around here. I probably bought along like this line or something and I sold. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. This is like about today. Yeah, so I probably most likely bought along this trend line and then I sold about here, just after Christmas. So yeah, about 20%. So I kind of was right. I kind of wish the trades were on the strike in, because I know some people don't trust me or care about, like, they only want to see the facts, right? Maybe another day if someone reminds me, I'll try to. I don't know why it's not working again. Anyway, let's continue. Ford actually was talking about not increasing, but doing something with electric cars. I think they're working on it now. I'm surprised I guess it is up a good amount, but if the hype is there, Ford would probably take off just like Neo and all this other stuff, because I don't know if anything spits electric vehicles in its name. I feel like it's going up. That reminds me, what's Neo doing? By the way, I mean, there's a lot of, wow, there's so many lines on this chart, but just, there hasn't been a week really of a pullback in Neo in so long. That's not really healthy, in my opinion. We gotta see some big pullbacks soon. I mean, we don't have to, but I think it would be healthy. But yeah, we've got this trend line kind of right now. There's all these candles. I don't know, but it's flying. I know you guys love it, so it's a workhorse doing. Yeah. One of the things that's actually surprising though. I wanted to check the volume on this day because it went down so much it got bought back up. But like I mentioned back here, like there was no real sellers until this $30 mark. So it's interesting that people start selling, I guess at 30, but all the way after 30. Once it hit 30, a huge wave of sellers came in. You could even go back to that, like that, just that one. In 5 minutes, it went down 13%, and in 15 minutes, like 20%. Some big boy got out. Then it got bought up, but I don't know, that's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Like, that $30 is, people don't want it at $30. So yeah, that's pretty fascinating. Is there anything else we're really watching? Oh, Etsy's up 8% now. Maybe it was before, but jeez, chill. What's Apple doing? Actually, someone mentioned Apple was doing some price. That's AAPL. I'm like, what is? Apple's got some pattern going on. Let's see this. Maybe. I don't think so. Let's probably try this. Like, do you see what I mean? We got this kind of pattern going on. Then we got this. Boom. Oh, fancy. I'm more concerned about this trend line being a little bit more valid. Actually, is that it? Yeah, that looks better now that we have more information. I don't like this time frame. Let's go to something else. Whoops. Oh no. Let's scan though with these. How does that look? Let's go to down one. It looks stupid. Anyway, you see what I mean? We gotta up move and we have this funneling. No, so, okay, sorry. Let me just do a better analysis on this. This is dumb. We have the up move. We have a down move. Then we have the support. So this is the support we're looking for. We also have that. We're also at this 117. I mean, this is kind of indicative of this pattern, especially because we have this like up move right here. So, kind of similar to what happened doing with Tesla. Remember this pattern real quick. Right, stare at it. Oh, go to Tesla. Very same pattern. Up move a channel, then a breakout. I mean, obviously there was some news here, but again, the news is timed at certain specific events. This way the price goes even higher. And you see we have this line too, right here. Some price support level that it held at. Let's go back to Apple. AAPL. Let me put this on the watch list actually. We have the same thing. We have some pattern or some price in the middle too. I think it's got potential. We also have descending relative volume with some volume spikes. We have a spike there. I don't see any significance. A spike here, kind of holding above some price. Here, big up move. A lot of activity around. No, that's not too certain. This one's important because bigger spike on the downtrend, bigger spike on the uptrend, spike on the down, you know. I don't think there's too much information that looks too good, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it more in depthly, but the pattern is still the same. Up, a funnel, and then probably an up move. Again, it is Apple. I don't see this thing breaking down. At this zone, it's not a buy for me. It would have to fall 5% about to this level. Maybe even a 2 standard deviation line. Or 1 standard deviation. Or a breakout. But I don't usually do the breakouts because I usually get suckered in and then I have to, I don't know, the risk reward just doesn't get there for me. Yeah, I'll watch Apple. Is there anything else? I think we talked about enough. What's Qualcomm actually doing? I haven't talked about that in a while. Yeah, it didn't do anything. That 1 day candle really messed it up. But yep. Oh, the miners are hitting back in the green, kind of. Mag, I did add some the other day. I think I talked about that though. I was gonna add more today, but again, I want to see this gold hit above here. It's gotta hold. And you know, anything can happen over the weekend, so I'm just kind of concerned. But anyway, gonna wrap up the video today. Hope you all enjoy. Have a good weekend. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you're watching, if you're still watching Neo or something, or Tesla, or how do you guys feel about Bitcoin? Getting kind of smoked, but this is healthy. This is just, it's kind of healthy. It's unfortunate if you got these higher prices, but we need to receipt retests. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys